Welcome back to another episode of Prehistoric Isle. Today's episode we will start out at a lake. Not the Great Lake, but a different lake. This lake is owned by a crocodilian, but not a Sarcosuchus. Instead, it is owned by one of the largest. It is a full-grown Sarcosuchus. Sarcosuchus were one of the largest crocodilians. They could grow up to 40 feet in length. Sarcosuchuses were a force to be reckoned with their massive bite force. But that does not make them the strongest. The Sarcosuchus is being stared by a 55-foot-long Spinosaurus. But this Spinosaurus is the mother from episode 2. As you can tell, the mother and her hatchlings are in perfect condition. The hatchlings are well protected by their humongous mother. And we've recently learned that the female Spinosaurus is one of the largest carnivores on Prehistoric Isle. But now knowing that she is one of the largest carnivores on Prehistoric Isle, that's good news for her young, because they're going to be huge too. But in other news, it is the mating season. Yes, I did not stutter. It is the mating season. It is a blessing and a curse in disguise. Why I say that? Because dinosaurs will fight to the death just to breed. Well, here we are, back in the most common place in Prehistoric Isle, the Great Forest. And also in the Great Forest, we find a familiar face, a Dilophosaurus named Dylan. Dylan's actually been living in the Great Forest for about a week. And that week, all he's been doing is trying to find a mate. But the sad thing is, most Dilophosauruses don't really live in the Great Forest. They live on the other side of the island. Dylan has found something, but the thing he found is not a Dilophosaurus. These two Allosauruses are sisters. You can tell which one is the alpha by the size. They've actually been lurking the edges of the Great Forest to try to find a mate. Luckily for Dylan, the Allosauruses have lost track of him. The older sister turns around and then bites the younger sister on the snout. This is a way to not really bully, but to punish another dinosaur. It will not leave any damages, but it is very painful. We decided to name these two Allosauruses Alice and Jane. Well, on the other side of the forest, we will find, once again, another familiar face. Yes, it is Antonio, the ginormous T-Rex. Him and Deathbite have been wandering through the Great Forest for about 3 weeks now. He's in good condition, and him and Deathbite had been bonding and playing so much. Every day, Antonio becomes a new father figure to Deathbite. But something else found Deathbite first. It is another Tyrannosaurus Rex. But the thing that makes this T-Rex different than Antonio, it is a female. And remember, it is the mating season, and dinosaurs will fight to breed. This fight won't be a fight to the death, but a fight of fear. Antonio has won the battle. Antonio has now made a mate, but there's one problem. Deathbite. If she does not like Deathbite, she will kill him almost instantly. Well, it is Deathbite's lucky day. She adores the little guy. Now Antonio can start his own family. Meanwhile, on the Great Plains, we will find a large sauropod. This sauropod is actually a Barapasaurus. We've seen one before, not long ago. I think it was episode 2. On other news, it is the hottest week of the year. Right now it is 98 degrees. But Jack is actually hunting the Barapasaurus. But you must be wondering, how could one Carnotaurus take down the Barapasaurus? Well, Jack's not alone. Now, the Barapasaurus will soon bleed out, and in a matter of seconds, the Barapasaurus is dead. This is a Ceratosaurus, and this Ceratosaurus is challenging the Carnotaurus for that meal. But the Ceratosaurus has a plan, and that plan is genius.